Hi, I'm glad you're joining me for a few minutes of inspiration and stillness from the deep. Today we're looking at footprints, a card from the Sea Wisdom Oracle deck for everyday life. So if you picked this card at a festival or if you're just curious for a message today, then this is for you. So the key words from footprints: now, moving on, journey, and direction. And the message says, footprints show where you've already been, not where you need to return to or where you're going. You're creating your footprints now, in this very moment, as you create your journey through life. So the card is saying, remember to come back to the present moment and to live in it from time to time. Okay, so come back to the now. That's the message for you. And just looking then at the booklet, let's see if the booklet has an activity or any ideas. Okay, so it says, realistically, how much time do you think you spend thinking about either the past or the future? In your day-to-day life, how aware are you of what is happening in your life right now in the present moment? I mean, I think probably the majority of us would say that we spend 99.9% of the time thinking about the past or the future. I know I do. It is, hard to remind yourself to come into the present and just be in the now. Connecting with our senses is a really good way of bringing us into the present moment. You could take a mindful walk, pay attention to each step. You could tune into your breathing. Feel the movement of your body. Feel the connection of your feet with the pavement if you're having a mindful walk. Listen to the sounds around you. Notice the sights around you. So it's a different thing. It's not that you're looking for something, but you're just being aware of what's before your eyes in the present moment. There is, on my website, there's a 10-day reset, which is specifically about coming into your senses. So I think there are a couple of short relaxations, but also ideas to focus on a specific sense each day over a few days. I think it really is an effective way of coming into the present moment. I mean, I think that any of us probably know that if we're stressed about the future, annoyed or sad or upset about the past or happy about the past, whatever it is, but when our mind is in the past or the present or the future, we're not really inhabiting our bodies now, unless maybe we're doing some exercise or using our body or using our senses. So the body really is the way to come into the now, I think. And so, you might naturally just sort of go, stretch or breathe out just as a sort of reset of coming back to this moment without even being necessarily aware that that's what you're doing. You're sort of creating a pause moment where you can just be now, but not necessarily consciously. I think we do that. Consciously coming into the now is, I think, more of a practice that you develop over time, consciously, actively, and intentionally. But spending a few minutes each day in the now is a really, really nice way to check in with yourself, I think, and to be in that place of thinking, well, I'm consciously creating my future when I'm in the now. You know, it's coming back to the footsteps. You know, your footsteps aren't going out ahead of you, they're behind you, but you're creating at this moment as you take the next step. You're creating the next footprint of your life. So being in the now helps you think consciously about what you're creating now. I like that card. I hope you found it helpful, interesting, if you picked it. And well, I'll see you again soon with another card from Sea Wisdom for Everyday Life. Take care.